In this video, I'm going to react to what new Air Force cadets go through on day 1 at boot camp. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. This is the place where I react to music, media, sports, anime, anything related to popular culture. I'll watch it with an open mind and give you my 100% honest reaction to it. And if you could please hit that like button early, I'd really appreciate it. Now this should be interesting because, you know, the Air Force it's just, the US Air Force in particular is probably the largest Air Force on the planet in terms of the actual planes available and maybe even personnel, technology. So as a fresh recruit, someone who, you know, has probably never served in the military, like someone who might be like 18, 21, something like that, the learning curve from walking in boot camp and then leaving as a, you know, ready to be deployed Air Force pilot or just maybe member of the crew, you know, the learning curve must be quite steep. So this video here is gonna, you know, it's gonna provide a good little perspective into, you know, what they go through on the first day, whether they kind of ease them in or whether it's just straight in their face, you know, getting them drilled, getting them dialed in. So yeah, this should be interesting. So let's go. This is gonna be me reacting to what new Air Force recruits go through on day 1 at boot camp. Let's do it. The drill sergeants are something else, honestly.
On a mild Thursday in June, more than 1,100 appointees arrived at the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, where future officers prepare to be commissioned into the U.S. Air Force and Space Force.
Good luck. Space Force? What? There's a Space Force? I had no idea.
Good luck, okay?
Insider was there for In-Processing Day, or I-Day, which marks day 1 of new cadets' time at the academy.
Pretty much all of my family has been in the military. Both my mom and dad are Air Force veterans.
I'm not from a military family, so I have no idea what I'm going into. I'm just really excited.
When we drove up here, I was like, wow, this is actually real. It didn't really feel real until we got here and got dropped off.
I-Day kicks off the Air Force Academy's basic cadet training, a challenging 6-week program that all cadets are required to complete.
We're going to push them to their physical, emotional, and mental limits. We're going to find out where that line is, and then over time, deliberately and safely, we're going to push them further than they thought they could go.
Just under 10% of the more than 11,000 applicants were admitted to the academy.
Wow, 10%. That's a high bar.
29% of this incoming class is female, and minorities make up 32%. Applicants must pass a physical fitness exam and receive a nomination from their congressional representative.
It's a very rigorous process. We look for candidates who have strong academic backgrounds, strong athletic backgrounds, but also have demonstrated leadership potential in their careers as students.
It hasn't hit me yet, but I think once we start getting into briefings and stuff and my parents are actually gone, I'm not.
It's great to see the enthusiasm on display from the new recruits because that's what you need. You need to be excited for it because there's going to be moments over the course of the 6 weeks where you just are tired, exhausted, you want to go home, but it's going to be that initial enthusiasm, that ability to be a self-starter that's going to keep you through it and you know, see you through to the end.
I'm not gonna see them more. I'm probably gonna get hit pretty hard.
Standard. Yes, sir. You're on your own.
Once inside the athletic center, the appointees make their way through 7 different in-processing stations.
Congratulations, good luck.
Appointees are issued a copy of Contrails, a 192-page guidebook that contains important information about the Air Force and the Air Force Academy.
They are going to be required to, for the most part, memorize that book from cover to cover.
For the next step, you only need your proof of citizenship. Everything else you can put away.
The appointees have one final opportunity to discreetly dispose of any illegal drugs, weapons, or pornography.
I mean, who would get to this point? You know what you're getting into, and you would bring contraband with you. I mean, surely you would have known that it's not going to be allowed. So why bring it? Like, why bring it in? Because if they find you with it, you're going to get in trouble. So yeah, just don't bring it with you.
The easiest way to get in trouble today is be on your cell phone, okay? Do not be that guy.
The appointees make their way to the cadet gym to take the oath of allegiance.
Raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Located 70 miles south of Denver, the Academy is nestled into the foothills of the Rocky Mountains.
Sheltering the United States Air Force Academy.
Congress authorized the creation of the Academy in 1954.
We're out to develop motivated, dedicated, regular Air Force officers, all-round men who can handle themselves anywhere in the world and eventually in space.
Congratulations, you're now officially
in space. I mean, that's crazy. Like, I wonder what they foresee happening in the future, like potential space-based warfare, or maybe just space exploration in general.
a basic cadet of the Air Force Academy. Have a great Air Force Academy day.
This warm welcome won't last for long, because these new cadets are about to meet the cadre.
Close this gap! Close the gap!
A select group of upper-class cadets who run basic training.
Come on, don't look at the ground. It's not going anywhere.
They are my eyes and ears every single day, down to the individual basic cadet.
Put your bags down! Pick them back up!
They've been trained over the last several weeks as far as how to properly train the basics.
You will not be looking at the cadre. You will not be looking at the ground. Is that understood? Yes, sir.
So they know how to put pressure on them, and more importantly, they know how to hold them to standards that they themselves are held to.
This road! Get on my freaking bus! Go, 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 go!
The quadres, or the drill sergeants in general, their voices must get so sore at the end of the day with all of the screaming and shouting. Yeah, I wonder how they keep that from affecting them long term.
You are now basic cadets! Welcome to the United States Air Force Academy!
It's here the cadets learn the 7 basic responses.
Yes, sir! No, sir! No excuse, sir!
Yes, sir. No, sir. No excuse, sir.
So the 7 basic responses, that's a tradition here at the United States Air Force Academy. And what that does is it ensures that they're responding correctly when we talk about customs and courtesies, which is expected throughout your entire Air Force career.
Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir!
So they're expected to respond a certain way and say certain things, and that's the only thing that will be accepted by the cadre.
I will warn you now, if you are not willing to sacrifice your personal comfort, your safety, or your life for your country, stay on my bus. But basics, if you're ready to dedicate yourself towards something bigger than us all and to fight for the United States, then get off my bus! Move it! Move it, let's go!
I like that. If you're willing to sacrifice, get off my bus.
That is that real, where the real shock and awe happens. There's a lot of command voice. It's very loud, but there's a lot of kind of teaching going on at the moment, but also kind of demanding that they respond and that they listen. Kind of getting that first experience of what we expect from a person in the military.
When you exited that bus, you took the first step that every member of the long blue line.
Man, the intensity.
Have taken. Do not disappoint those that came before you.
The new cadets stand on gray footprints, which are used to teach them how to stand at the position of attention. And the cadre ensures that they learn quickly.
Andre,
I think initially the basics are probably pretty scared.
I can't hear you! Get louder!
They're probably not sure what to expect, so when they get that shock and they hear the yelling and screaming, they're probably a little thrown back.
Yeah, sensory overload. The basics, some of them must just be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what's going on here?
The new cadets are also quizzed on the 7 basic responses that they learned on the bus.
Make sure your classmates can hear you! He's struggling over there!
The cadets then make their way up the core values ramp, which is easier said than done for some cadets.
Orange slides! Pink freaking slides! Look,
Why? That's a lack of common sense. You know, they're going to be getting you to move around. Wearing slides is not a sensible choice in footwear.
It's a stupid basic, I know, but I made some smart decisions before I got here.
Upon arrival at Vandenberg Hall, the new cadets receive a colored hat signifying their graduation class, which they'll wear throughout their time at the academy.
After that, find your squadron aggressors through Hellcats left to right.
The cadets are then sorted into their squadrons before a stop at the barber shop. Male cadets must shave their heads. Female cadets' hair can't extend past their shoulder blades, and they must keep it in a ponytail, braid, or tight bun.
Yeah, the uniformity is smart. You know, it puts everybody on an even keel. You know, it becomes like the whole as opposed to individuals.
Form a line down this wall, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Move, let's go.
Then it's time for equipment issue.
Grab your duffel bag, walk on around to the first window.
Cadets receive everything they'll need for basic training, including PT uniforms, bed linens, and a computer. Tuition at the Air Force Academy is free, but cadets commit to 5 years of active duty service after graduation. While at the academy, cadets receive a salary of about $1,200 per month.
Hurry up!
The new cadets pack all of their gear into their duffel bags and head to their dorm rooms to prepare for 6 challenging weeks of basic training.
I-Day starts their journey for 4 years into the rest of their lives. The change that we hope to see, and that we usually do see, is their change as leaders of character. People who are ready to live honorably, but also ready to lift others, lift their teammates, their wingmen to be their best possible selves. If we get that from our cadets as they leave and go on to serve our country, then we will consider ourselves successful.
Integrity first, service before self, excellence in all we do. Words to live by.
Successful.
Ooh, that was intense. I mean, I bet that the new recruits, that first day is something that they'll never forget. I mean, just the amount of new experiences, you know, the cadres like getting in their face, you know, yelling instructions at them, you know, all of the carrying and the marching and the learning of the that book that they gave them. Yeah, must be an unforgettable day, and I'm sure that a lot of them look back on that day with fondness because it was the start of their military career, shall we say? But yeah, this was a really fascinating watch. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and keep throwing the recommendations my way. I know I say it all the time, but they genuinely help me out because if I know you enjoyed watching something, I'll definitely enjoy reacting to it. So like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, keep throwing the recommendations, and I'll catch you in the next one.